morning, everyone. 11 minutes before 7. We're taking a live look at New York City this morning, where the 2016 presidential contenders continue to stump for votes. A week out from the state's critical primary. Polls show frontrunners Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton holding double-digit leads over their rivals in the state. In New York, 247 Democratic delegates are at stake and 95 delegates are on the line for the Republicans.
A very good Tuesday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau as we get started with non-stop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour. And we do start with some breaking news just in from the Northern Valley. Authorities have recovered a body from the Rainy River near Baudette, Minnesota.
The victim has been identified as 52-year-old John Stiglick of Shoreview, Minnesota. The Lake of the Woods Sheriff's Department responded to a 911 call at 11:30 yesterday morning and recovered the body with a boat. An autopsy is being conducted at UND's Forensic Center in Grand Forks. The more doctors learn about the Zika virus, the more frightening it looks. That's the word from top U.S. health officials who say they need a lot more money to fight the virus in the U.S. Zika is carried by certain mosquitoes and has had devastating effects in South and Latin America, specifically with children born with abnormally small heads and brains.
Now the CDC says the United States is in the crosshairs, with states in the Gulf region likely to start seeing Zika-carrying mosquitoes in the coming months as temperatures warm up. Now, the CDC is working with all states on mosquito control for this season. They're also issuing new recommendations for people looking to become pregnant. We've got much more on this developing story coming up on the Today Show right after the Valley today on KVLY. Well, parts of the South are bracing for the possibility of more severe weather today after a huge storm system triggered major hail in parts of North Texas and did some significant damage to cars and buildings. Take a look at what people had to dodge in the Bowie, Texas area last night. We're talking hail almost as big as baseballs pummeling parts of that state. Hundreds of car and building windows were busted out during the storm.
Some schools are closed today because of the severe damage. The Insurance Council of Texas says damage from yesterday's storm will take a few days to assess, but the price tag promises to be huge.
6:51 now. Weather and traffic on the ones, getting started with meteorologist Lisa Green.
Well, we aren't quite in severe weather season here in the Valley. In fact, it's been feeling like winter the last couple of days this morning, especially also feeling like winter with temperatures in the 20s, teens, even some wind chills in the single numbers out there. So bundle up. But we've got some warmer weather on the way, starting off with some sunshine and some light wind this morning, but we'll see that wind pick up out of the south, helping to bring in some warmer air. And on top of that, some temperatures that rise above our highs from yesterday, even around the noon hour. We'll be into the 40s and Fargo, Moorhead with those increasing clouds, and into the afternoon hours into the mid 50s for us coming up today. Mostly cloudy. We'll have a mix of partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies and can't rule out a sprinkle or two later on this afternoon. Not much to show you, though, this morning, looking rather quiet, just a few passing clouds here. But look at our temperatures. We're at 10 degrees right now in Bemidji. It's 18 in Thief River Falls and in Grand Forks. Fargo's at 26, so doing a little better there. Same thing in Devil's Lake at 26 degrees. But the wind has really quieted down to the east with clear skies. It's just let our temperatures take a nosedive in the Bemidji area. We're still calm there. Same thing in Wadena as well. The rest of us with some southeasterly wind and up to about 15 miles per hour so far this morning. That's about it, but boy, it feels cold out there. 5 degrees is our wind chill in Hallock when you factor even just a little bit of a breeze. 10 in Grand Forks, and when you step out the door in Fargo, you're going to feel like 16 right now. 8 in the Langdon area. But the good news is we're going to warm up. We'll see some 50s on the way today in Fargo. A high of 55 degrees, more clouds, and a chance for a few sprinkles. For Wednesday, though, even better, 65 degrees with mostly sunny skies, and we continue to rise from there into the 70s for Thursday and Friday, with a chance for some scattered thunderstorms on Friday, and that rain hangs around through Saturday. Let's check in now with Al for a traffic update.
I'm eastbound on Interstate 94 this morning. Checked out I-29 as well. Lots going on out here this morning. The Metro Interstate Loop is just plain busy. Don't forget we have that road work that's starting today in North Fargo. We talked about it a bit yesterday as well. The intersection of Broadway and 32nd Avenue North is going to be closed today. And, of course, there's still that work going on 45th Street between 3rd Avenue North and Main Avenue, where you lose a lane in each direction there as well. We have some new road work starting out in Minnesota, starting on Thursday. We'll fill you in on that in our next report at about 7:25 or so. Drive carefully this morning. Al Ahmed, Valley Today traffic.
It's now 6 minutes before 7. New information on that weekend robbery in Grand Forks. Just hours after surveillance photos were released, a tip led to an arrest. Samuel Cardos was taken into custody yesterday afternoon.
Cardos is suspected of demanding money from workers at the M&H gas station in Grand Forks on Sunday. Police say he did tell workers he had a weapon, though never showed one. Grand Forks police are now asking for help identifying a burglary suspect. He's considered a person of interest in a March burglary at the Cass Clay Creamery along Gateway Drive. This is a surveillance photo of the man police are looking for. If you have any information, you're asked to call Grand Forks Police. Well, Fargo police believe that people trying to pay for their drug habit has been pushing up property thefts at staggering 92% already this year. And since the opioid problem spiked, police are having to keep an eye on certain parts of the city.
Theft is a problem in the downtown area and other developments like Rose Creek and homes near the country club. They're seeing more residential and daytime burglaries, but police say many victims have made it easy for criminals. The best advice? Lock up your stuff and call police if you see anything suspicious. The price of Netflix is going up next month for 17 million subscribers in the U.S., and many of you may not even know it. 2 years ago, the streaming service said it would raise the price of its standard plan from $7.99 a month to $9.99.
Now, existing customers were allowed to keep paying $7.99 for 2 years, but that all ends in May. A recent survey found about 80% of Netflix customers have no idea the price hike is on the way.
It's nearly time to start thinking about getting in the yard, getting it ready to green up for the spring season. So what's the best lawn and outdoor, projects that you can start right away this spring?
The Valley Today's Christy Larson has been getting advice from the experts at Home Depot in Fargo. Hi, Christy.
Good morning, guys. That's right. We all want to enjoy our yards this summer, so we do need to start thinking about what to get started on. So Andrea has been showing us this morning some of the projects that you can start tackling this weekend.
Yes, with this hopefully the warmer weather and hopefully some rain, it might be time to actually we're getting close to putting some of that grass seed down. The nice thing is once you get your yard beautiful, hopefully then you can move on to those other projects, and maybe the deck is, the next step is once you get that nice green grass, then you'll look at your deck and go, ugh,
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to take care of that next. But, there's always great products. No two yards are the same, so, feel free to stop on in and ask any questions that you may have.
Right, because, for some people they might be making new grass. Some people just need to fill in the patches. Some just need to make sure it stays green all summer long. So you guys kind of have all of that here, and you just have to ask, hey, here's my problems. Here's what I need to know, and then you just help them, tell them what to do a little bit.
Exactly. We're always looking at different options for customers to get the greatest yard that they can and make their neighbors look bad.
And you said, again, once you start to see some of those grasses sprout up on the sidewalks or by buildings, that's when you know it is time to start doing your seeding and fertilizing. And this weekend, Kyle and Lisa, like she said, might be a perfect time to do that since we'll be hitting some of those warm temperatures a few days in a row.
And also got some rain on the way this weekend as well. So it's always good to get some of that stuff down before the rain comes, and then you can have Mother Nature serve as your sprinkler system.
Exactly. Christy Larson, great information this morning. Thank you so much. Y members will be able to start using their new downtown Fargo Aquatic Center on Friday.
The Y gave a sneak peek of that new center yesterday. It's a $6 million project that includes 3 pools. There are 6 lanes of swimming in the laps pool, a zero-depth pool for babies and little kids, and even a warm water pool. Now, the facility will eventually be available to the public as well. That starts on April 23rd, 1 week from Saturday. Well, let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. 10% of men have done this after a first date.
We've had some funny guesses this morning, but the answer, change their phone number. Wow, that seems a bit extreme.
Really?
I guess it's only 10%, but, guess it didn't go well.
Did they know, there's a block function? Or
That's a good point.
It's a lot of work to do that.
Yeah.
Remember, you can take part in our question of the morning by going to our Valley News Live Facebook page.
Might have to change our phone number at work from all the complaints about the cold weather we've had. But it's going to warm up. Starting today, we'll be back into the 50s. And then 60s tomorrow with sunshine on the way. And then the rest of the week,
So
70s.
Colin, thank you for that this weekend.
Yeah, okay, we'll keep the number.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. Remember, we'll have more local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Tuesday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.